Are you spending your valuable time as a small business owner on tasks or job functions that you know you could easily outsource to someone who is way more qualified and experienced, could probably do it in half the time it's taking you to do it, and would probably end up saving you money because it would take something off of your plate so that you could refocus your attention on stuff that actually makes you more money in your business, but you just haven't gotten around to checking out what the options are for outsourcing? Well, you're in good company, and in this video I'm going to share with you my personal experience in outsourcing a project to a professional graphic designer on FIVERR. It cost me a total of $23.10. If you want to learn what FIVERR is, what kind of results I got for this particular project, and if I would do it again, keep watching. Hi y'all, I'm Vivian Walton, the seasoned marketer, and I share marketing tips, tools, and tactics with resourceful business owners. Alright, so to start off, I want to give you a little bit of background on what my particular issue was and what I was looking for in outsourcing this job function. So I am a marketing professional. I am also a small business owner, which means that I found myself in the same predicament that a lot of other small business owners out there do, which is they keep a lot of the job functions in-house, meaning one of the functions of my small business is keeping and maintaining a YouTube channel. That requires that I write the script, I edit the video, I publish the video, and I also create all of the graphics that go in the video and also on the YouTube thumbnail. I knew at some point I was going to have to start outsourcing some aspect of this because it is taking a lot of time to do every single one of those functions. I'm not a graphic designer by trade, and that is probably the one that I can outsource, and I know somebody can get it done so much quicker, and it would save me a whole lot of time. So that was where I was at. Now, with that being said, when I started researching what my options were, I always am a small business advocate first, because that is just what I have always, since I graduated college and started working at the local Chamber of Commerce, I am a small business supporter. So I started asking around in closed Facebook groups that I'm a part of to see how many people might be out there that could do graphics for YouTube videos or YouTube thumbnails. And what I found is that it is a very particular skill set. There is some type of art to creating YouTube thumbnails. So I found that I just couldn't find somebody in my local community that would be able to assist me with creating the graphics, the editing, or the thumbnails for my YouTube videos. So when I did go in and research, FIVERR was one of the options that I looked at. Now, if you haven't heard of them, FIVERR is a great hub or resource for finding freelancers. Notice that you can find people to do anything from graphics and design, digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, music and audio, programming and tech, business, lifestyle, trending. I have heard of people even going on FIVERR to find programmers to create apps for them. So it is widely used. It's something that is very professional. And I'll tell you what I really loved about it is it allowed me to preview professionals' portfolios before I decided to even reach out and message them. And it took me some time because I wanted to be sure that if I found somebody that I liked and I had a good experience with them, that I would continue to reach out to them, and perhaps they would be able to offer me a deeper price discount if I gave them a bigger project to do. So what I mean by that is I now have over 150 videos. I could go back and replace all of those thumbnails to thumbnails that are professionally created by someone who knows what they're doing, and maybe that would garner more views on my videos. So there is part of a business decision that I have to make on that part. There are a few recommendations that I have if you are considering hiring somebody for a project through FIVERR. Number one, know exactly what you are looking for and what your expectations are. If your expectation is to be able to pick up the phone and kind of, bounce around ideas with your graphic designer or for an app, FIVERR may not be a good fit for you. It's really more of a, here is the project scope, and then they tell you what the deliverables are, and then they will deliver those. As you can see from their frequently asked questions, FIVERR highly recommends that all communication and messaging be done through their platform because that is truly the only way that they'll be able to fix any issues that arise. So just keep this in mind. As I said, if you are looking for someone that you can connect with by phone or meet up with, FIVERR is probably not going to be a good fit for you. Recommendation number 2, have a budget in mind before you start. FIVERR offers such a wide range of services and price points that it will help you to dwindle down those choices if you already have a budget in mind. Also, it will keep you from blowing that budget because trust me, it is very enticing to be able to go in and see what some of the high-level sellers are offering. So I think it's really important to set your budget ahead of time and to know how much money you want to spend on a particular project. Number 3, know what type of timeline you have for project completion. What you will find is that sometimes the cost is lower for people that have a longer lead time. So for example, I could pay somebody $20 to do this and they will tell me, but it takes me 3 weeks to get it done. Or I could pay somebody $50 to do this and they'll have it to me in 1 day. So you need to know how much time you have to complete your project, and also so that you don't have a bad experience, because the key to having a good experience on FIVERR is to making sure that you know your expectations and that the person you hire to do your project knows the expectations as well so that they can deliver on them. Now let me share about my personal experience with FIVERR. Because I was looking for someone to create my thumbnail designs, I went under the graphics and design section and then under the social media design. And what I found was there were a ton of people that do thumbnail designs. One of the things that really helped me pick the right person that I wanted to work with was in reading the reviews. And what you'll find is that FIVERR does a really great job of showing you who the top sellers are. They divide the sellers into 3 categories: level 1 sellers, level 2 sellers, and top sellers. The level 1 sellers are going to be freelancers who have completed at least 10 orders on time and have a minimum of a 4.7 rating. Now your level 2 sellers are going to be more experienced because they would have completed at least 50 orders on time with a minimum of a 4.7 rating. And then your most experienced are going to be your top rated sellers, and they have completed at least 100 orders on time with a minimum 4.7 rating, and they've also met FIVERR's internal quality factors. Now, on top of just the reviews, I also wanted to see more about this particular graphic designer before I messaged him to see if we would be a good fit. When you click on the profile, so notice it tells you where they're from, how long they've been a member, the average response time, and also the last delivery. You're able to scroll down and there's also a description so that you can see what type of experience they have. To the right hand side, you'll see all of their reviews, and as you continue to scroll down, you'll be able to see their skills and any education that they may have with it. Now, for some of the freelancers, they also upload a portfolio that you can view. But in this case, I really can just go in here and see what type of designs he has created and whether or not I like those and think they would be a good fit. Now, when I take a look at his particular post where he's saying that he will create a YouTube thumbnail, channel art, Facebook cover, and banner, as I look, I can scroll through here and see what other designs he has done and decide if maybe that is along the same line of what I am looking for. Now, another way to see some of their past work is to click on See All Reviews, and you notice you can filter it to say Show Only Reviews with Delivery Images. Now, these images are typically uploaded by the person who has hired them. So this is one of them. Here's another one. So this is a great way to actually go in and see all of the work that this person has done as well through the eyes of the customer. So as far as the project details, if you notice right here, the pricing is outlined. He has a basic version, a standard version, and a premium offer. For the basic, you could get one YouTube thumbnail within 2 hours. It's a 1-day delivery, unlimited revisions, and it costs $5. Now, if I click on standard, it will show me that I can get 3 YouTube thumbnails within 1 day for $10, or the premium is going to be $20 for 5 YouTube thumbnails, and that takes a little longer, 2 days. So this is the package that I selected, the 5 YouTube thumbnails, because I figured that would give me enough knowledge to figure out if I wanted to hire him to do the rest of my thumbnail art for the other 150 plus videos that I have. So what I did then is I actually selected continue, and the price is $23.10. I went through the checkout. Now, he was really responsive, and one of the things that I did is I let him know that potentially this could be a larger project, and that this is the first order of 5. I uploaded the current thumbnails that I have, and then so that way he could get an idea of what the thumbnails look like. And then I also uploaded photos of myself that he could use, so he didn't have to stick to the same photos that I used. And then I gave him free reign after that. He delivered on time. I was very satisfied with the images, so I am going to consider using him again for the rest of my video thumbnails. But overall satisfaction was very high. The process was really easy, and let me show you what the end result looks like. As I mentioned, I gave him a total of 5 thumbnails to redo, and I'm going to give you the before and the afters. If you like this video, remember that every Monday I release a video just like this that could help you save time and money when it comes to marketing your business. Don't forget that I have a website at www.theseasonedmarketer.com where I have a couple freebies for you to download today, and where you can also sign up for my weekly email list if you want even more marketing news and information. So go check that out. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next week, same time and place.